Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Before I begin, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and where I learn this truth. Peace and salutations to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's elect. Alright, today is September the 25th, year 2021. The year of hastening the coming of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, alright, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus, alright, and you know what I'm saying, just want to come out and prophesy a bit, alright, and Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai right desire, let's be edifying, alright, so again, like I say, today is September 25th, a lot of things are going on in the news, alright, you got, what's going on with the Levites, alright, the Haitians, which they've been, those that came over here, and what Esau, the so-called white man, which he is not white, he's red, calls the caravans or whatever, alright, the migrants, alright, you know what I'm saying, they've been moved out of Del Rio, Texas, alright, and who knows where they are, alright, you know what I'm saying, Esau didn't disclose to where they were moved, he gave the different titles and shit, but he didn't just say distinctively where they were. Alright, and that's all judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, because 2/3 of our people have to get the judgment. Alright, and 1/3 have to get judged as well on the righteous side. Alright, that's why those Haitians came over here. Alright, that's the Hebrew tribe of Levi. Alright, so let me jump right in. Go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter, let's see, we're going to go to 28, all right, to get some of the curses that's put on the Israelites, to show you that they are Israelites, all right, and why what's happening to them is happening to them, all right. All right, in Deuteronomy 28:1, it say, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power will set thee on high above all the nations." All right, so if we, being the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Spanish, Native Americans, were to hearken and follow Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's playbook, the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, we would be set on high above all the nations. But it said we weren't going to do it, all right? Jumping down to verse 15, it say, "But it shall come to pass," meaning it's going to happen, "if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." All right? And that's what happened. All right, I'm gonna get some of these curses. 1 second. All right. 1 second, I can. All right. Okay. So as I was saying, it said all the curses that will come upon us if we didn't hearken to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So let's get some of these curses, all right? They say, "Curse shalt thou be in the city, and curse shalt thou be in the field," all right? The land of Haiti is a cursed land, all right? You know what I'm saying? So is America, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying Haiti is a cursed land. That's why they trying to come over here. Let me see. As you had one of them, the Haitians say, what that nigga say when they had him on CNN, he wants to come to America, the land of promise. Did he say he said his land of promise or something like that? Cause I'm saying the tribes think that they can come here and make it here. All right. Let me see. Stand in Deuteronomy 28:44. Stand in Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna jump down to 44. It say, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." All right, let me go up a verse to verse 43. It say the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. All right, that's why in Ecclesiastes 10 and 7 to tell you, I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking on the earth. All right, because you know what I'm saying, we as Israelites have come down low, and these other nations have come up high. And Esau is the primary one who this is speaking of. All right, you know what I'm saying, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's Job 9 and 24. The wicked is Malachi 1 and 4. I'm going to tell you Esau is the border of wickedness. All right, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 tell you Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, so we in the age of Esau, and Esau made that declaration back in Genesis that he was going to slay Jacob. All right, so that's what you're seeing going down with the Haitians. All right, the tribe of Levi. Jumping down, continuing on, go to verse 45. It say, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou beest destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shall thy power to keep his commandments and statutes which he commanded thee. All right, and them Haitians, all right, they're heavy into voodoo. All right, they got even more proof to show you that you Israelite, Issacharites, all right, the so-called Mexicans are Israelites as well, and I'm all over. They both have a holiday that they celebrate, a wicked holiday called Death Day, Day of the Dead. All right, the Northern Kingdom does it. All right, Issachar is big into that. All right, and so is the Haitians. All right, Day of the Dead. All right, you know what I'm saying, they worship that type of shit. All right, it's a bunch of wickedness throughout the tribes. All right, let me see, verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So these curses are already going to be upon the children of Israel until Yahweh Shai comes and redeems them. All right, so that's why you seeing what's going down with the Haitians. All right, you know what I'm saying, those that have made it over here, and as Esau's news to tell you, it's more coming. All right, so you know what I'm saying, they come in here for one or two reasons. All right, to either be destroyed, meaning they'll be part of the 2/3, or they're part of the 1/3, meaning they're gonna be saved. All right, because the great judgment is gonna take place here in Mystery Babylon. Now, you wicked jakes around the world, you're gonna get put to death too, but the great judgment is gonna take place right here in Mystery Babylon. All right. Let me see. Verse 47. It say, because thou servest not the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh shall thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. All right, and that's what happened to all of the tribes. All right, Esau, you know what I'm saying, took us down, put us in slavery. All right. But Yahweh Shai Shai made him do it because we went off and not serving Yahweh Shai Shai. Alright. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, we at the bottom and they at the top. Alright, verse 49, it say, the Lord Yahweh Shai shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Alright. Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. All right, so what you see Esau doing, all right, when he was on them horses, all right, you know what I'm saying, showing you what he was doing, the same way he did it, in ancient slavery. You know what I'm saying? He was using them horses to rile you niggas up, all right, to knock you niggas down, all right, to whip you niggas. All right, he was using them horses, all right, the same way he did during plantation slavery. All right, showing you that we still in captivity. All right, and no matter where you Israelites go, the curse is gonna follow you. All right, you know what I'm saying, and it's only gonna get worse. All right, the scriptures tell you in Daniel 12. All right, let me read that right quick. You know what I'm saying? Daniel 12 and 1, it's going to tell you that the time we finna hit right now, known as Jacob's trouble, is going to outdo all right, the times that we was here, that it's gonna outdo plantation slavery, all right. When I say plantation, I mean we was in the fields, all right. When we were actually literally in the hot sun in the field picking cotton, doing that. We still in slavery, but that's the type of slavery I'm speaking of when I say plantation slavery, all right. It's Daniel 12:1. It say, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that same time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, and that's the elect, all right. Those are the chosen, predestined spirits, all right, slotted for salvation, but the 2/3 are slotted for destruction, all right. When you jump down to verse 10, it tell you, Daniel 12:10, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. All right, so 2/3 of our people, you know what I'm saying, they're labeled as the wicked, the same way Esau is labeled as the wicked. That's why John 8:44 tell you, ye of your father, the devil. All right, 2/3 of our people. And that's why they're going to be destroyed right here in America, you know what I'm saying. Let me read Jeremiah 30:7 also. And it reads, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, all right? And the he is the elect, all right? The elect Israelite man, all right? That chosen branch out of Jacob, who's going to be preserved, all right? Malachi 3:6 tell you, for I am the Lord, Yahweh shall change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed, all right? So, hey, it's an elect remnant that's not going to be destroyed, but the majority outweigh the minority, and the majority is the 2/3, all right? All right, so, continuing on, let me see where we're going to go on. Jump to Joel chapter 2. Let me see. Is this the one? 1 second, let me see. Is this the one I wanted? Was it Joel 2? I think it was. Or was it Isaiah 2? I'm looking for who the kingdom of heaven is for. Joel 2. Isaiah 2. Yeah, it's Isaiah 2. Salaki Akiman. All right. This is Isaiah 2. All right, showing you what the kingdom of heaven is going to be like and who it's for. All right. It's Isaiah 2, starting at 1. The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. All right. The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. All right. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh Shai's house, shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. All right. And you know what I'm saying? Mountains represent nations and peoples also. All right. Verse 3 it say, and many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, to the house of the power of Jacob. All right. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, from Jerusalem. All right, so this is showing you what the kingdom of heaven is going to be like, and clearly that's not where we at today. All right, them fakes that's in that land, all right, the law is not going forth out of Israel right now. All right, so how could the people that's in Israel, in that land right now, be those actual people? All right, Yahweh Shai hasn't returned, all right? King David hasn't returned, all right? You know what I'm saying? All of the nations aren't flowing through that land to learn from them people, all right? The people that's in that land is Amalek, all right? The chief house of Esau, all right? The top house of Esau, all right? And that's why that land is going to get burned up too, all right? The scripture tell you a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. The land is going to be trodden down by the Gentiles for a certain period of time. All right, that's all happening right now. And I also tell you in Revelations, I know thy works and tribulations and I also know the works of those who say they are Jews and they're not. or the synagogue of Satan, all right? It's Esau, all right? The chief house of Satan, all right? So let me go to verse, we read 3. Let's go to 4. All right, it's saying, he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. All right, but what's happening right now? All right, World War III is brewing up, all right? Verse 5, it say, O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right? So it didn't say all the other nations. It's only talking about Israel, all right? So we caught the curses, and we're going to also catch the blessings, all right? But, hey, we got to go through that time like it never has been a nation first, all right? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Is this All right, this Nahum 3:1. It say, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. All right, and that bloody city is speaking of is America. You know what I'm saying? Today, in today's form, all right, it's America. All right, this is a bloody land. All right, I mean, it's the only way this land is gonna be cleansed. All right, is by the blood of him that shed it. All right, and Esau, that's talking about you primarily. All right, but it's also talking about reincarnation is in the Bible. All right, when the Northern Kingdom was here, before Esau got here, they were shedding each other's blood in his land as well. But Esau is the devil. All right. That's why America is gonna be known as a spiritual altar, all right, for wickedness, all right. That could be why some of them Haitians it was brought over here, all right. We don't know what we did in our previous lives and all of that, all right. Some of them might have been doing wickedness here or wherever they were doing wickedness at, and they gonna get their judgment right here. Some of them might be righteous, all right, meaning there's some elect amongst them, and they gonna be delivered from here. You know what I'm saying? They were gathered here for a purpose, for one or two reasons. All right. And I know I'm all over the place, so like you forgive me. All right. When I come out here and I do this, you know, I don't come with nothing just scripted to say anything like that. I just come out here, set up, and let it roll. All right. Whatever Yahweh Shemel side puts on me to say, I say it. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not me. This is not rehearsed, if that makes sense. Let me see. Let me go to Luke 19 and 27. Like that just popped up. All right. I just typed in Luke. All right, as I was talking, and that scripture popped up. All right. That's because there's no such thing as a coincidence. All right. Everything is scripture is scripted by Yahweh Shemel and is played out by us. All right. Here on this earth. That's why Hebrews 10 and 31 say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right, because you're either going to be protected or you're going to be destroyed, all right? Job 12 and 16, the deceived and the deceiver are his, all right? With him is strength and wisdom, all right? It's Luke 19 and 27, but those mine enemies, which would that I should not reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me, all right? So, hey, them death angels is out bringing you niggas hither, all right? Preparing you for the slaughter, all right? Or preparing you for salvation, all right? Let me see. All right, we read that one. All right, the scriptures say 2/3 of our people are going to bow down to the slaughter. All right, hey, that's just what's going to happen, all right? Yahweh Shemel Shai has to get rid of the 2/3 on this side and bring them back through the 1/3 on the other side, okay? All right, I'm looking for another precept. Let me see. Let me go to Zechariah 13. All right, in verse 8. All right. It say, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. Alright, so like it's fucking B over here. Alright, now two parts is gonna be cut off as die, and the third shall be left therein. Alright, the 2/3 is gonna be cut off as die. It's talking about right here in America, alright? They're gonna be put to death through a various assortment of ways, alright? What I'm saying, the famine, alright, the teeth of beast, alright? Whatever your Yahweh outside has drummed up for you to die, that's how you're gonna go out, alright? And if they make it to the end, ultimately they're gonna eat a ICBM, alright? They're gonna get melted, alright? But that's if they even make it that far, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine if your Yahweh outside lets you make it all the way to the very end, to where you see the 1/3 get beamed up into the chariots, alright, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you niggas are gonna see it, alright? You gotta witness that, and then you gotta witness being left, and then you're gonna see the missiles block out the sun, and they go from literally being a bright day like today to being dark, alright? Because the missiles are gonna block out the sun. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are gonna be terrified, and then you're gonna know, alright, the judgment of Yahweh Shem outside. You're gonna know that you were a wicked individual, alright? Hey, the scriptures say it's gonna be 200 million nuclear missile warheads shot off, alright? That's gonna land in Mystery Babylon, alright? So this place is gonna be burnt up and melted. It's gonna be a memorial for wickedness, alright? And 2/3 of our people that's gonna be here, they're gonna be part of it, alright? You know what I'm saying? All you other nations that's here, you're gonna be a part of it because you don't matter, alright? In the eyes of the Lord, you're just a heathen. You were created to be a slave to us, alright, and you're gonna be a slave to us on the other side, alright, but on this side, you know what I'm saying, you niggas is gonna perish, alright. Now in the kingdom of heaven, once you other nations serve out your 1,000-year sentence of slavery, alright, what is it, 16 of you nations will get to go home, alright, meaning you'll have your lands to go to and be tributaries unto us, alright, but the Edomites are gonna get rounded up and burned up, alright? You know what I mean? That's the future for you other nations, alright? You're not gonna have eternal life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna serve your Yahweh Shemel Shai, alright, through whip and lash, alright, because we're gonna beat it into you, and then it's gonna become normal, alright? The same way, you know what I'm saying, we over here, you know what I'm saying, how we drive these cars, for instance, alright, we get on the road, we understand and know when it stops, when the light turns red, you have to stop. Alright, when the light turns green, you have to go. You have to keep looking both ways, alright? Or you could be punished for breaking the laws, alright? It's gonna be the same thing in the kingdom, alright? You're gonna have laws, statutes, commandments that you gonna follow, and if you don't follow them, you're gonna get cracked upside your head with, you know what I'm saying, with that scepter, alright? You know what I'm saying? Certain sins are gonna be worthy of death. Certain sins are gonna be worthy of just ass whoopings, alright? But just know, you're gonna get the laws, statutes, and commandments beat into you, alright? You damn devils are gonna know not to eat no goddamn pork. Alright, talking about all you other nations, you're gonna know not to eat no fucking pork. Alright? You niggas gonna know, alright, not to be homosexuals and altering the lifestyle living people. Alright? You damn devils are gonna learn not to have commit adultery and all sorts of wickedness that you commit now. Alright? Willfully. Alright? You gonna learn it in the kingdom. Then certain acts that you committed is gonna get your ass put to death, alright? And the same people you call niggas, spicks, and spooks and all of that shit, they gonna be the ones teaching it to you, alright? Beating it in you, alright? This, what the scriptures say, this privilege have his saints, alright? I think that's in Psalms. Let me see, Psalms. I think, 149. They say, let the saints be joyful. All right, let me see. Yeah, this Psalms 149. All right, I'm gonna read it from the top, starting at 1. It say, praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Sing unto the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king, all right? Those are possessive pronouns, by the way. All right, showing you he's only for one people. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the tremble and the harp. with the timbrel and the harp. For the Lord Yahweh shall take pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. All right, let the high praises of Yahweh shall power be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All right, that just shows you who the saints was, the children of Israel. All right, and all you other nations are heathens. All right. So, hey, get ready, all right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be a glorious time for us and a horrible time for you Edomites. Hey, and you other nations, you'll get through it, all right? You know what I'm saying? You'll get through it, all right? You ain't got no choice, all right? It's going to be a long time, though, man, because, say, Yahweh Shai is the judge of time, you know what I'm saying? He can slow time down, he can speed time up. All right, time has already been sped up right now. All right, you know what I'm saying? The days and the months and the shit goes by real quick because Yahweh Shai is hastening his coming. All right, so in the kingdom, Yahweh Shai can slow the time down. All right, the scriptures say, a day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and one day is as 1,000 years. Yeah, one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is just one day. All right, so. Hey, it's going to be a long time, all right? If Yahweh Shai slow that thing down like that, all right, one day going to seem like 1,000 years, and you niggas, you fucking heathen, got 1,000-year sentence, all right? You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that, man. It's going to be a long-ass time to be in captivity, you know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers going to live a whole lot of lives, all right? Because you heathen, you're going to die regular deaths, all right? You're going to live to whatever age is designated for you to live till you're going to die, go back to the spirit world, be regenerated, come back down here and be a slave all over again, all right? It's going to be a long-ass time, all right? You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven is never ending, all right? And then once you finally do get to the last moment of that 1,000-year sentence, all right? You know what I'm saying? When you finally get to go back to your land, talking about you other nations, not you Esau. You don't matter. You're getting burned up. But you other nations, once you finally get to go back to your lands after all of that time being in slavery, after being beat and shaped and molded, all right, to get these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to be all right. All right, you're going to be in your kingdom flourishing. All right, you're going to be like, man, we took all them years of all them ass whoopings, all right? Some gonna stick, all right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like our proteges, all right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like little Israelite proteges. But you niggas ain't gonna never be Israelites. That's gonna be the thing. You're gonna be like our little puppets, all right? Our little minions, all right? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wanna be just like us. All right, and you're going to be just like us to a certain degree, meaning you're going to learn them laws, statutes, and commandments, but you're never going to be the chosen people. All right, never. You're going to always have your life being a fucking servant, all right? A tributary servant, all right? And Barakatah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for that, all right? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than being an Israelite, all right? It could be nothing better than to be an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Barakatah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for making me an Israelite, all right? And as well as you brothers and sisters who this message resonates with, all right? You know what I'm saying? Give honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for making us Israelites, all right? Because even if you are a 2/3, you know what I'm saying? You're going to die this time, but you're going to be good in the kingdom, all right? Hell, it wasn't even up to you to be a 2/3. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai made you that way. But he made you also, you know what I'm saying, the apple of his eye on the other side, all right? You're still going to get the kingdom, all right? You know what I'm saying? The water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for making us Israelites, all right? Let me see, read this Amos 3. All right, and 1. It say, hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, all right? So we took our punishment, all right? Now we're going to get them blessings, all right? If Yahweh Shai said, only us have he known of all the families of the earth, therefore he going to punish us. That means it's a flip side to that when the punishment is up, all right? That means when the punishment is up and it's time to get the blessing, only we can receive the blessings, all right? Nobody else, no other nations, all right? You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect balance of Yahweh Shai, all right? The scripture tell you a false balance, but the Lord is an abomination, all right? So our Lord is a perfect balance, all right? You know what I'm saying? So let me see, let me go. And I know I'm all over, I know. But Yahweh Shai wrote this eyes edifying, all right? Okay, I'm going to go to Acts 5 and I'm going to read 30. All right, it say, the power of our father raised up Yahweh Shai, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree. Him hath Yahweh exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins. All right, so there you go. Forgiveness is only for Israel. All right, not all you other nations. All right, and Israel was scattered. All right, and we at the last days, and we remembered ourselves in the place of our captivity, as the scriptures say. All right, we were gonna remember ourselves in the land of our captivity. All right, so you know what I'm saying? All you other nations, just get ready. All right, you know what I'm saying? The elite of these nations, they know what time it is. They know what's going on. All right, they know what they witnessing. Seeing us raise up and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Preach the words of Yahweh Shai, the message that's behind it. Starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they understand and know that this is their end. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing they can do about it. All right, they had a appointed set time to rule, but now they're at the end. All right. So let me see. Let me find some more precepts. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go to Ezekiel. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen that. It's like it was two butterflies trying to mate. They flew literally right. He's on right by me. All right, this is Ezekiel 9, showing that this prophecy is taking place as we speak as well. All right, Ezekiel 9 and 4. It said, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, all right? So he's saying go through the midst of the Israelites. Excuse me. All right, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, all right? So the men of the Lord are sighing and crying about the abominations that's taking place on this earth, all right? And the elect, you know what I'm saying, are hearing it, and they're sighing and crying as well, all right? You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, it say, and unto the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Going back up to verse 4, when they say that set a mark in the forehead, that marking is an exemption from judgment. All right, it's not the same mark that's in Revelations 13 and 16, Salaki. This mark that it's speaking of right here is in a mark meaning exemption from, oh shit, Salaki. Butterflies flying all on my head. All right, Salaki, my bad. But this mark right here is an exemption from judgment, all right, from the destruction that's getting ready to come to this place, all right. The mark that's in Revelation 13 and 16 is the charagma, meaning an incision, a cutting into the flesh, which is going to be the MOTB, all right, which I'm going to get to that later, all right, the digital all right. But staying with this again, this mark is a mark of exemption, all right? A spiritual mark of exemption, all right? You know what I'm saying? And if you finessed with that 1-9, you know what I'm saying, you no longer have that you're no longer able to have a mark of exemption, all right? Because you went along with this man's system, all right? This Edomite system, all right? So again, verse 5, it's saying to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, meaning kill, destroy. All right, slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. All right, an Israelite elect man, all right, and those that are tied unto him who, you know what I'm saying, are chosen and slaughtered for salvation. All right, meaning his household, you know what I'm saying, women, children, friends of the prophets, all right, who adhere to this message and not gonna receive none of that, those marks, all right. They're not gonna go along with Esau's system. They were preordained and predestined to get salvation. I ain't slotted for that. It's just that not every single person's lot is the lot of a prophet. All right, every man that's gonna be saved is not quote unquote a prophet. All right, you're gonna have helps of the prophets, friends of the prophets. All right, women and children who believe on the prophets. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Not every man's position is a prophet. All right. That's why the scriptures say, he that heareth the prophet and receiveth the prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, meaning the kingdom, all right? Salvation, all right? From Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all right? But those who ain't slated to get it, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children. So a lot of old people, young people, old women, young women, little children, boys and girls, babies, newborns, all of that. They're going to get put to death in the times that we're coming into. All right, Isaiah 13 and 16 tell you, you women are going to lose your children. All right, you women are going to be getting sexually assaulted in the times that we're coming into. All right, when all hell breaks loose. All right, who are you women going to run to? All right, I've done a video on that, part 1 and part 2, and Esau took them both down, all right? You know what I'm saying? This channel that I'm on right now, this is the first day it's actually been back eligible, all right? Because, Esau had it suspended. All right, this is Yahweh Kani, also known as Sean Yasharala 3.0, which I'm going to upload it to 5.0 as well, but I'm just saying 3.0 is the top page that I have left. All right, Esau done took about 4 of my pages already. All right, so you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. All right, it's all good. All right, as long as my works are pleasing in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and I'm making my calling and election sure, you know what I'm saying? Esau could take all these goddamn pages, all right? You know what I'm saying? The famine of the word is coming, all right? Let me jump down to verse 7. No, let me finish that. Let me read verse 6 again and finish it out. But I'm going to start from the top so I can for my talking. Ezekiel 9 and 6, slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, meaning exempt from judgment, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient man which were before the house. All right, so judgment is going to start with Israelites who know they Israelites. All right, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people fit that bill. All right, it's a lot of people in this truth who fit that bill, and it's for you everyday average people who scrolled across these videos, all right, and just kept scrolling, all right? The message was there, you rejected it, your fate was sealed right then and there, all right? You know what I'm saying? The elders and apostles of Great Millstone have been on the highways and hedges going all the way back to 2007. I mean, they've been on the internet, YouTube since 2007, Salaki. The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, starting with Apostle Tahor on down, they've been on the highways and hedges for over 30 years, all right? You know what I'm saying? Longer than I've been alive, all right? Them men was on the highways and hedges longer than I've been alive, all right? You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, we give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right? You know what I'm saying? Our spiritual fathers, all right? Me personally, I was raised with my father my whole life, and my father wasn't a quote-unquote young man when he had me, all right? So my father was a man, all right? But I didn't know what it was to be a man, you know what I'm saying, until I really found out this truth, all right? You know what I'm saying? I was, man, shit, had manly body parts and was able to do manly things. But to be a true man, all right, you know what I'm saying? I didn't learn that from my father, you know what I'm saying? I learned it from my spiritual fathers, all right, which are the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right? You know what I'm saying? My worldly father did what he could, all right, to teach me to survive this world as far as just being, you know what I'm saying, that kind of man. But to be a spiritual man, to be a man of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is what a real man is, learned that off from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right? You know what I'm saying? Let me see, so continuing with the lesson. All right, find somewhere else to jump to, all right? Because again, like I say, I don't be having nothing scripted to go into. I just let Yahweh Shema Shai, you know what I'm saying, take the wheel, all right? As you wicked ass Christians say, I'm gonna let Jesus take the wheel, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. We're gonna let Yahweh Shema Shai take the wheel, all right? So, where he taking the wheel right now, he taking me to Zephaniah, all right? See, Zephaniah 3, Zephaniah 3 and 5. It say, the just Lord Yahweh, Shema Shai is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right, so every morning, the judgment that goes forth is of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai has me out here doing what I'm doing right now, all right? It ain't of me. It ain't like I just program myself to do this. Now, of course, I told myself I wanted to get this done. I didn't, just like me, rephrase that. Of course, Yahweh Shema Shai had me thinking that I told myself I wanted to get this done, because the king's heart is in the mind of the Lord, all right? And it also tell you in Job 33 that when we sleeping, Yahweh Shema Shai has an angel impart into us our instructions. So, my mind, the way Yahweh Shema Shai had my mind thinking is that I wanted to come out today, and he led me to come out today, all right? It wasn't of me, it was all of him, all right? This is Job 33 and 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep followed upon man and slumberings upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction. All right, so, hey, everything is preordained, everything is pre-written. Yahweh Shema Shai just, you know what I'm saying, this is what he had preordained for me to be doing at this particular moment in time. I'm going to say it that way, all right? Don't want to use too many words, all right? The Lord has me out here doing this today, all right? And I'm thankful that he has me out here doing this today, all right? And Lord willing, how about Shema Shai has me out here doing this again on Tuesday, all right? Because that's another day that I have, that the Lord has me hoping to be out here teaching again on, all right? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't shit special, all right? Just a humble servant, all right, of Yahweh Shema Shai, hoping in his salvation and in his mercy, all right? Let me see, job. All right, continuing on. Let me go to, where we going? Let's go to Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8. They say, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, neither, so it's like it. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right, so, hey, Lord willing, hey, this is I'm doing that by doing this. All right, because again, oh wretched man that I am, who gonna save me from this flesh? As Apostle Paul said. All right. Man. chapter 1, which is only one book of Jude, all right? And Jude is Yahweh brother, all right? His actual brother, all right? Meaning they had the same father, earthly father, you know what I mean? Joseph, all right? This is Jude 1 and 5. It say, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not. All right, so how about some outside put us in remembrance, all right, to return to him and to do this, all right. Verse 6, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day. All right, and those angels that left their first estate would be the 144. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And now, you know what I'm saying, in the last days, all right, with the great judgment coming, Yahweh Shema Shai has returned his truth unto us, all right? In Jeremiah 17, I think it's Jeremiah 17 and 4. Let me see. Yeah, Jeremiah 17 and 4, it say, and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever, meaning the time of judgment, all right? And hey, we coming up on that day, all right? The Lord said he was going to put us in remembrance, and you know what I'm saying? Now we in remembrance, and we repent, all right, and seeking Yahweh Shema Shai's mercy, because that great judgment is getting ready to come, all right? And 2/3 of our people, all right, they're going to be a part of that judgment, all right? I'm saying, these damn cars be really driving slow once they get right where they get. All right, like they know me or something, which they do. It's all good, cause hey, they sealing their fate. All right, you should come up and ask a question. All right, come up and say something if you got something to say. Let me see. But yeah, we are those angels, Lord willing, I'm of that number. But those men that are of Yahweh Shema Rashad chosen, his elect body, or those fallen angels that left they first estate. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Damn, I had a precept in my mind. It just came to me, but left me. Hold on one second. I can think. Those angels that left their first estate. If it come back to me, I'll bring it out. I can slack it. All right. Let me see. Just left their first estate. Damn, that's gonna irk me, man, because I can't think about it. What did I say? I know I said I was speaking on how Jude was one of Yahweh Shai's actual blood brother. I mean, they had the same earthly father. So was James. All right. They will be back today. All right. Those men that believed on Yahweh Shai back then, the prophets. All right. The disciples, the elect Israelite spirits. All right. They're back today. All right. Those that were with Yahweh Shai in the beginning. All right. Are back today, looking to receive, all right, their kingdom, all right, their salvation, all right, the first fruits, all right. But that actual precept that I was thinking of, man, it left me. I can't remember it right now. All right, but continuing on, all right. Let me find another couple of scriptures to go into. Continue on with the lesson. All right. Okay, I'm gonna read this right quick. I'm gonna read this Jeremiah 1 and 5. All right, to show you that those spirits were with Yahweh Shema Shai before they were on the earth. All right, Jeremiah 1 and 5. It say, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. All right. So before you in your mother's womb, you're in the spirit world. All right. So that's where the elect Israelites were. All right. Yahweh Shema Shai knew him way back then. He knew all the spirits. All right. He's the Father spirits, Yahweh. But the elect spirits, all right, were with Yahweh Shai in the beginning. All right. It's another one in Isaiah. Isaiah 49. Yeah, hit that right quick. All right, Isaiah 49, starting at 1. It say, Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua had called me from the womb. From the bowels of my mother had he made mention of my name. All right, again. All right. It say, And he had made my mouth like a sharp sword, in the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft, in his quiver hath he hid me. All right. So again, that's showing you that the Yahweh Shema Shai calls the men from the spirit. All right. He has chosen spirits. All right. Who are chosen to serve him, to do his will, and he has, you know what I'm saying, 2/3 spirits who he chose to go against him and not do his will, so he could destroy him on this side, but preserve him through their election on the other side. All right. And you heathen are gonna serve the whole house of Israel. All right. In the kingdom, as it says in Romans 11 and 26. All right. All of Israel shall be saved. All right. And they're gonna turn ungodliness away from Jacob. All right. And then in verse 27 it say, For this is my covenant unto them, when I will take away their sins. All right. Not the sins of the world. All right. We read that in Acts 5 and 30 when it said, repentance unto Israel. All right. Same thing. All right. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All right. So you other nations can't get something that you never had. All right. The Lord has never been on your side as far as you being his chosen people. Now the Lord blesses you nations, and he, you know what I'm saying, he lifts you nations up for a certain period, and then when it's time for you nations to go, you fucking go. All right. You know what I'm saying? It's Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord of armies. All right. All right. You know what I'm saying? Daniel 4 and 17. All right. The Most High Yahweh Shema Shai is the ruler in the kingdom of men. All right. And set it up over to whoever he will. All right. And it just so happens that right now Esau, you're set up over it. All right. But it's coming to an end, buddy. You other nations, you know what I'm saying? Get ready to go into slavery, because you're not going to be ruling next either. All right. You're going to be a slave in the next kingdom. All right. All the other nations are going to be slaves in the kingdom. All right. Can't say it enough. All right. Got a good crowd coming up here. Let's try to see this. See if y'all can see how the damn cars. Alright. If y'all can see them or not. But yeah, they piling up now. Alright. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. Alright. It actually ain't hot out here like it usually be. Alright, now we stay in Texas. So it's hot, but it ain't that Texas heat. Alright. It's about 85 out here. 85, 90 something. But yeah, I can pretty much coming to the end of this. We're ready to close it out. You know what I'm saying? We at the end. I can, you know, Esau's getting ready to come down with his great wrath. All right. He's saying that this 1-9 that's going around is getting worse. All right, now actually take that back. He actually said today on his news that this past week was the first week that the shit wasn't affecting as many people as it has been. He said this is one of the low weeks. All right, and that the numbers were going down. All right, in most places. All right. And that's in the scriptures as well, because the scripture tell you when they shall say peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction come upon them. All right, you know what I'm saying? So these people are thinking that shit is gonna go back to normal, but it ain't happening. All right. Esau's getting ready to sharpen that. Esau's already been sharpening that knife, but Esau's getting ready to stick it in for the kill now. All right. This devil is getting ready to come down hard and heavy on you niggas, man. And the only people who are gonna have any sort of protection from this is the elect, all right? You know what I mean? That's it. 2/3 are gonna be put to death, all right? So let me go to Revelations 13 and 16, all right? I like to read this to close out all of the lessons for the most part, because that's the last great prophecy that has to take place before, you know what I'm saying, World War III can commence, all right? This Revelations 13 and 16, this is what's getting ready to take place on this earth, all right? It say, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads, all right? That mark is charagma. It's not the same mark that we read in Ezekiel 9. This mark is charagma, meaning an incision into the flesh, all right? To cut into your flesh and put something in your put a chip in you, all right? Verse 17 is saying that no man, God damn it, Slacky, get the fuck out of here. All right, it say that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, and that mark is the RFID microchip. All right. Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. All right, so his number is 666. All right, that's in all of Esau's barcode systems and all of that shit. All right, he wants to put that barcode system in you. He wants you to be his new servant. All right, he wants you to bow your knees to him by implementing a chip into you. All right, and 2/3 of our people, they're gonna do it. All right, they've already put the serpent's venom in them, all right, meaning that, you know what I'm saying, that Vanessa 19, they already got it in them, all right. You see, Revelations 14 and 9, it say, and the third angel followed with a loud voice saying, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua power, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, so you niggas is getting ready to get melted. All right, you niggas is getting ready to dance in that lake of fire, man. All right, you've received that. If you receive that MOTB, hey, that's what you gonna get. All right, and you niggas that have already received the serpent's juice, all right, you gonna take this too. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not with you. All right, he's not going to save you, all right, as it says right here in Revelations 3 and verse 10, it say, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the land, all right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't going to keep you niggas, all right, you niggas can't have that exemption from judgment, all right, if you got that 19 in you, all right? You know what I'm saying? You can't be past, you can't be selected, you can't be passed over, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be melted, all right? You don't have to help us with Esau's mark on you no more. You got Esau's mark on you, all right? You're not the men of the Lord, all right? You know what I'm saying? That wicked ass, like that wicked ass Drake Future song on that day, 2 cents. The men of the Lord, 2 cents for that shit, alright? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, that's some fire. 2 cents for that shit. Alright? You're trying to stay beautiful in the eyes of the Lord, alright? You're trying to stay chaste, alright? You're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Keep